Hi, Ola here. Most of the times when I talk about drugs, but this time I'm going to talk about equality. My favorite speakers about equality is Sage Gerard, Karen Strom, and Paul Elam. Uh, they have taught me many things about equality and what's happening in the world. Uh, I, I, I I come from a very feminine country, Sweden, and I'm definitely not a feminist. Uh, uh, in Sweden, it's almost a crime to not be a feminist. If you tell anyone you're not a feminist, you get hell. It's really hard. Uh, but I believe in equality, absolute equality. If you want to be equal to somebody, you have to do exactly the same as that person. I mean, no bullshit that you can't a woman can't get into the army or work as a road worker or suits worker or anything like that. Myself is very much for equality. I'm a trained nurse, so I worked in the hospital. And the funny thing, I had exactly the same salary as my co-workers. So that with the salary, your salary equality doesn't compute for me anyhow. You have to bear with me for my English. It was a long time I talked it. And I know that both Sage or Paul, even Karen, I think, has debunked this pay gap many times over. I know several others that has debunked it, but our feminists here still rant about it. And now they started a party that they call Feministiskt Initiativ. And the funny thing about it is they use FI as their symbol. When I was in the army, FI stands for the enemy. So I understand that pretty well. I'm not going to be so factual in this video because I think I better present myself for who I am, where I'm standing, and what I'm doing. And what I'm doing is I I got my eyes opened when I heard these three people talk about equality, and I got pretty interested in it. Just the same as working with drugs, alcohol, and such things to prevent youth to start with it. I myself is a recovering alcoholic and a drug addict. Been sober for almost 6 years now, and I see the equality, inequality that's in Sweden when it comes to who gets treatment for drug and alcohol. It's often much easier for a woman to get help than for a man. For a man, you have to prove time and time again that you want to be sober before they help you. A woman does not. And that's tragic. I mean, I know about a woman that got apartment after apartment after apartment, even even when she drank and took drugs, she still got apartment after apartment after apartment. This apartment I'm in did I get after 2 years of sobriety. This apartment I had have I had lost it, excuse me, I wouldn't get another apartment. It wouldn't happen. It's not been a million years. But she got, I think it was 3 before she went over to the United States and with a man, I don't know, and got back. And guess what? She got a new apartment. That's not equality. You get help much sooner if you're a woman and ask for it than a man. You have almost no chances. You have to be really bad before you get help here. I know many women that got help very early and very fast. The same, and this bullshit I heard about teaching children, all children, to sit and take a leak was too much. But about that with the same toilets in pubs and bars. Okay, if they want to get in the men's room, let them. The only thing is they can stand there and talk smack about men. Sometimes I get really sad about what I hear from you, what I hear here in the society here about the mistreatment of men. I mean, as I heard from many of you, a rape accusation. Your life is over, and you don't need any evidence to point out the rapist for women. You just have to point your finger. Rapist! You're gone. You have no life. Never. Even if you are innocent. Never. You can get a job, or apartment, or money, or anything. And that thanks to the to the big feminist movement here in Sweden. I know that often the left is blamed for feminism, and I can, yeah, at some part, yeah, I can understand it. I mean, if I is or Fi, that's what we call enemy. If I is a leftist party, and we have a party that's just the name is the Left Party, roughly translated, Left Party, and they are very feminine. But we have one more left party that is the Social Democrats, and I'm a Social Democrat, and they are not a feminist party. They are for equality right off most of the time. But like in any party, left, right, center, they 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 have feminists there, and so they have infiltrated every part of our government. So I don't know how we're gonna get away from it. Um, Somehow start something else that stands for proper proper equality. Proper equality. I don't mean the feminist dogma. The feminist is not for equality any way, any time. I don't know. I haven't. I even heard they had one woman, a Finnish woman in FI. She was so anti-male. I mean, Hitler talks about Jews and kill them. That's what she says about men. I mean, that's a very correct comparison. The name is flown away from me, but she was a Finnish Swedish woman, and she looked. She sounded like Dawkins. That's who she sounded like. And I mean, is that the party you want to vote for? Not even the most racist party we have, the Swedish Democrats, doesn't talk about foreigners so hateful that this woman did. And she was a part of that party. I mean, come on. Why is man bashing so acceptable? I see sometimes on Facebook stories, funny stories about how men gets hurt or such stuff, or men are stupid, or men are this, or men are this, and I block them. They're gone. I don't want to hear that. I do the same if it's about a woman they hurt. I don't accept any form of oppression of any kind of anyone. That my stance for. I'm for proper equality. One human being, that's female, and one human being, that's male. They should have the same standards for each other. I mean, I heard about the double standard in the fire brigade, where the women had to do less than the men. No, that's wrong. Either they lower the bar for everyone, or have the bar where it stays and everybody have to pass it. And that's why I believe in United States that women often in the army become support roles because they can't do the heavy stuff. In Sweden, the women is in every part. So yeah, it's sad. Sometimes I wonder where the world is going to when we can't work for equality for everyone, just for the women. Why? They always put something we call offerkofta, and yeah, I can't translate that really, but they're the victim sweater, if I want to do it for some translate it somehow. That it's so women has to take the burden of the women, and the women says shall take the rewards. Yeah, man bashing is really big here. But I want to thank the KFU men. I hope I said it right. KFU men and Paul Elam, Sage Karen Strom, for really opening my eyes to the problems, and I start seeing it more and more and more around me. It's hard to see it when you live in it, when you have it right in your face all the time, and you get used to it, and if you stand beside a manure pile, at last you don't smell the shit. So thank you for everything, and thank you for watching, and I hope I see you again.